Hi viewers, welcome to today's episode. I am Isla Michael, as you all know. On our previous video, I talked about how to tackle the trigger of trauma and rumination, where I highlighted you talk to your counselor, you visit a doctor, you work out, you surround yourself with positive thoughts so as to encounter the negative thoughts. So today I will be talking about post-trauma stress disorder, PSTD. Now, what is post-trauma stress disorder? Post-trauma stress disorder is a failure to recover from a traumatic event. A lot of people stuck in their traumatic event. They find it very difficult to recover from what has happened to them, from an accident, from a molestation, from any ugly event that you have experienced in life. A lot of people find it so difficult to recover. That is what it simply means as post-trauma stress disorder, PSTD. How do you know when you are passing through post-trauma stress disorder? Post-trauma stress disorder deals with suicidal reasoning. You always want to commit suicide because of the torment, because you are not yourself, you are not free from this stress. It is always with you. Once you are passing through it, morning, night, afternoon, you are not free. Your thoughts are not free. You won't be yourself. I said on one of our episodes that a lot of people mistake it as a spiritual issue, as a spiritual problem, whereas it's not a spiritual problem. You will feel like a spirit is following you. You will feel like somebody is talking to you, is whispering to you to do something. Whereby, when someone is disturbing you, you will not be free. That's why you see some people, they will say, stop disturbing me, Joe. You are making me to feel uncomfortable. That is exactly how post-trauma stress disorder make one feel once you are passing through this process, once you are passing through this stage. So that is why you see some people commit suicide, some students, even some married men and women. Yes, when a married man or a married woman is passing this process, that is where you will see a man or a woman will be calling her husband a foolish husband, a foolish wife. You don't know what you are doing, you don't know this, you don't know that, because he or she is being distracted psychologically. When you are passing through this process, you live inside your mind rather than your body. And our mind is wide. A lot of thoughts, a lot of reasoning, a lot of things go inside our mind. In as much as you keep on living there, you will be exposed to fear, to anxiety. You'll be exposed to mood swing. You'll be unhappy all the time. You don't know what to do. Your reasoning are being tampered. That is why you see some people, something that they will use their common sense to do, they will not be able to do so. Some persons, right from their childhood, are being tied to post-traumatic stress disorder because of what they were exposed to when they were growing up, because of how they were maltreated, because of the things they saw, and a lot of things. So right from their childhood, that is where you see some persons, they will say that this person doesn't have sense, this person doesn't reason well. Another thing is, like I said, you disassociate yourself because you are not always free, you are not always yourself, you always want to be free. And post-traumatic stress disorder is tied to rumination. Failure, when you have failed to recover, failure to recover. Most people know that they don't want to recover, but it's because of the fear, because this thing is a very chronic sickness. People when they are having malaria, typhoid, other kind of sickness, because those ones have to do with your body. It's just like when you break your bone, you know where the pain is coming from, you know what to do and what not to do, the cure, everything. So but this one is a psychological issue. It has to do with your head, your reasoning, your thoughts. A lot of people are passing through these things today, they don't know. Following on a previous episode, a man contacted me. So he asked me, he explained some things to me, the things he has been passing through. Imagine that the man is taking different medication. I told him, no, stop the meditation. It's not what is wrong with you. What is wrong with you is as a result of what you experience, because he highlighted some things to me. It's as a result of what you've experienced in your past, so you are being traumatized because of that, and right now you are dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder and rumination. So I told him what to do, the measures to follow, the things to do, and the things not to do. So we continued the recovering measure, the recovering steps. Before you know it, he started responding to the treatment. So I thank God to this to say that some persons are in this, they don't know. Some person will go and taking the measure of probably going to a native doctor to seek for spiritual whatsoever, not knowing that what is doing them is within and around them, is what they can actually take care of, is what they can cure. I will be stopping here for today. For more inquiries or for questioning or for anywhere you are confused or for anything, feel free to hit our social media. Thank you very much for your time, for listening. I still remain your one and only host, Wisdom Michael.